Did you know, though, that there are 10 paranormal games which are so scary, the people who've taken part in them have said that they'd rather not play the game again, ever. You've been warned. If you dare, watch on. But, be warned, while they're called games, they don't feel like so much fun once the games have begun. So, while you might surely want to try them out, they are not meant for the faint-hearted. A folklore which talks about a vengeful spirit of a witch. One has to chant Bloody Mary 13 times in front of a mirror while holding a candle. Then you just have to wait for the lady covered in blood to come in front of you. However, some have stated that participants of this game might need to endure Bloody Mary's wrath, which included getting strangled, cursed, or getting their souls taken. A game from Korea. Playing it will apparently bring you to an entirely different world. All you need is a lift in a building with a minimum of 10 floors. No one else must be in the elevator, but you. You'll need to hit a certain sequence of number 4 2 6 2 10 5. If you follow the instructions to a T, you'd be able to explore the 10th floor, which helps you get into the other world. There's a Singapore ghost story that's similar to this. Many even did a video on it, but they removed it because they're afraid people will really try it out. The naked body of Elisa Lam, a Canadian student at the University of British Columbia in Vancouver, was recovered from a water tank atop the Cecil Hotel in downtown Los Angeles on February 19, 2013. Some says it was a murder and some says she went to another world by playing elevator game and died. No one knows what's the real truth behind this. Sit in a quiet and dark room. Light a candle and use the Ouija board and a planchette to connect with the spirits. Once the spirit has made contact, you can ask them any questions for which the answers vary from yes or no to alphabets and numbers. The spirit will answer all your questions. Lastly, do not blow off the candles, or leave in the middle of the game. And never ask the spirit for any proof of being real. Who knows, you may never able to play any games again in this world. The game, known as Hattori Kakarenbo, originates from Japan. You're basically playing hide and seek with a doll that's possessed. You'll need a doll, saltwater, a tub and a TV for this one. Why the TV? It helps you with its static level, then you'll know if there are unwanted visitors moving about. While playing these games could be fun, we never know what awaits you. So play them at your own risk. It is believed to be an old pagan ritual used to punish people. The gist of the game is you have to summon the Midnight Man, and walk around your house while making sure you do not get caught by him. If you manage to avoid the Midnight Man until 3:33 a.m., then you have won the game. It seems easy, right? People who've played this game swear that one should never play it. Some have experienced hallucinations and a few were even left with permanent, mental scars. Most importantly, during the game, use only your own blood, do not turn on the lights, do not use a flashlight, do not go to sleep, or attempt to leave your house, and most importantly, do not stop moving. This game has its origin in Japan and is a bath game that involves summoning a ghost which can follow you all day long to attempt to catch you. You go to your bathroom, strip yourself naked, fill the bathtub with water and switch off the lights. Climb inside, close your eyes and start washing your hair while chanting, "Daruma-san fell down," over and over again. You will see a mental image of a Japanese woman standing in front of a tub before she falls on a rusty faucet which impales her through the attention. Proceed with the mantra until you end washing your hair. Once you are feeling a presence close to you, ask out loud, "Why did you fall within the bathtub?" Don't await a solution. With your eyes kept shut, rigorously get up, get a towel, exit the toilet, and shut the door behind you. The game begins next day. You will feel a presence constantly following you, but do not let her catch you. If you want to capture her, gaze over your right shoulder and shout, "Kitta." They say that this game enables players to access another dimension. You will require a large room which has no access to any sort of light. You will also need a pack of candles, 2 large mirrors, 3 chairs and a childhood object. Set everything up and then set the alarm clock for 3:30 a.m. before you go to sleep. When the alarm goes off, go to the room and sit down on a chair at 3:33 a.m. with your lighted candle in your hand. Do not let the candle go out. Once seated, look straight into the darkness and not even at the candle or the 2 mirrors. People who have played the game say that it is at this point they start feeling and hearing a presence who talks to them about their past and unresolved issues. It could just be a psychological effect, but as a Reddit user posted, he definitely heard 2 spirits talking to him the entire time. It is same like the one-man hide and seek, but you're playing with a demon. Ensure that you are alone in the house and close all doors and windows. Go to the bathroom and stare at your reflection in the mirror. Think of something very precious, then light the matchstick. When it burns out on its own, lie down on the floor and say, "I am aware of your presence and I welcome you into my home. Come now." Go to the largest room in your house and wait for a moaning sound, which would indicate that there's a presence. If you manage to hide from this presence till 3 a.m., you can expect the precious thing you'd thought of as early as the next morning. Do not blow out the match, and it is mandatory to use a matchstick. The game is made for you to summon a demon. All you need is a closed wardrobe that's utterly dark inside. Hold an unlit match to it, and say this: "Show me the light or leave me in darkness." If there are any sounds, light the match immediately. If you don't do this in time, something will drag you from your back and pull you into ever-consuming darkness. Light the match immediately, and do not look inside the closet in the darkness. Similar to the elevator ritual concept, with a cleansing ritual before you start the game. You will need to make a phone call and get into a cab. The hooded man will be driving after you follow its steps. If you want to end your ride, just lean closer towards the hooded man's ear and whisper, "I have reached my destination." You'll fall asleep and wake up in your house, after which you'll have to go to the telephone, dial a number, and say, "Thank you for the ride." Do not panic or attempt to exit the cab during the ride. Do not talk to other passengers.